Seconds into going live. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. I apologize for not uploading Monday. I've come down with a head cold and it was just, I'm overdue for a software update is what I'm calling it. But I'm on the mends, feeling better by the hour. So I apologize if I sound a little different or there's going to be some extra noises in the background. I'm going to try and mute this just in case I have to take care of a cough or something. But yeah, so we're going to keep it short today just because while I am feeling better, my voice might kind of cut in and cut out. Welcome back, Gamer Chick Gonna Win. It's always a pleasure to see you in the comments. But yeah, we're going to keep it today short just so I can actually have a voice for later on in the week for when I need to use it. All that good stuff. So today we are going to be using these little guys, or at least, one or two of them. They are pretty small. Okay. I do not ever claim to know what I'm doing when it comes to scissors and safety things. Maybe I'll do a story time, a voiceover story time one of these days of my many crafting accidents. I know Bob Ross says that there are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Pretty sure he didn't mean that for injuries. So yeah. And also my setup for, well, I don't know if you can call it a tripod or not. I'm gonna have to, I eventually want to break this setup down and give everybody a full tour of what went into making this and how it's working for me. But what I have my cell phone sitting on right now is it needs to be worked on a little bit. So everything's just a work in progress. But yeah, today we will be using these little itty bitties, and they are flat backed. Oh, thank you. I don't okay, well, isn't that typical? I don't normally, there we go. I don't normally paint my nails, but I have a whole bunch of nail polish and I gotta use it some way, if not just for crafting. Alrighty, where is my head at? Okay, per usual, we are going to be reusing one of our pour cups from earlier in one of my videos. This is the green pour cup that we used during our green theme canvas. Those are doing well, by the way. Some of them still have cracked features on it. Thankfully, it stopped cracking, so I will be updating those as time goes on, adding things to them and highlighting them how I can. And eventually I plan to share a video or update of all of my current projects I've been working on. Excuse me. Okay, for today, I have the feeling today is going to be a purple day. So we are going to fill our cup with these colors. This one's appearing more blue on camera, but it's kind of like a, it's not a Barney purple, but it's like a dark, it's like a dark Barney purple. So we're going to be using that one. We are going to use our regular white that I need to shake up. We are going to use this purple, which is more red based. I did add some more pouring medium into this just because this was the fill line of how far or how much paint I have left, so I kind of extended it with a little bit of pouring medium. That is going to make it thinner, and who knows, maybe it'll really add to the colors that I'm going to add in there. I do want to use this orange. It is more on the liquidy side. I want to bring some brightness into these paintings. And then I do also want to use this bright red. So here is our color lineup. I'll see if I can zoom the camera out just a little bit. I don't know if I can because, nope, it doesn't want to zoom out. Okay, so we've got purple, red, orange, a blue purple, and white. All right, just one moment, please. I'm gonna put you guys on mute. Okay, there we go, I'm back. So let's add in the white. Since these are small canvases, I don't really want to add too much paint into them or into the cups, just to be on the more conservative side. Ah, goodness. Some of these bottles don't really want to release and open up their caps, which is a pain in the butt. There we go. And I'm going to add in the purple next, the red purple, just because we already have the red in there. And I kind of want them to mix to get like a nice deep red purple, purple red. But if that doesn't happen, I'm not going to be too upset. Oops, sorry, I keep on hitting everything. And I will do a close-up here in just a second. So make sure I'm not making a mess. Oh, paint skin. Okay. Let's bring out skewer and get that taken care of. See, did that work? No, not quite. Sometimes you just got to get in there and grab it. Okay, all better now. Okay, let's bring it up for a quick look. My dog's got opinions. Let's see. There we go. Don't see much else. I would zoom in, but it doesn't want to. My camera doesn't want to let me today. For canvases, we are just doing 2 small ones. They are, let's see, 4 by 6 inches. So they're just going to be a couple of small ones. And I'll be honest, money is getting a little tight. Not like it isn't getting tight for everybody else, right? Okay, so I'm going to reintroduce the red. And I'll go with one more bit of the whites, just because it looks like the red and the whites are actually kind of mixing really nicely. We'll see what happens. There we go. Yeah, that looks cool. And to speed up the process, so instead of pouring it all out onto here first, I'm going to set this one aside, and we are going to set up a different cup for this one. Or at least use a different cup rather than the same one. So that way we can do kind of like a double pour real quick. So for this one, let's start off with the orange. I'm gonna shake this up real quick. I've only recently discovered the mute button on this, so that'll help me cut out a bunch of noise during editing. So base color is going to be orange. We will add in the white. That always mixes pretty nicely. I enjoyed both of those textures between those bottles. And then we're going to add in the purple blue, blue purple, whatever you want to call it. Already we have some very interesting effects going on. We're going to add in the red. Whoops, sorry. Once more with the white, and then the purple, just to help balance it out. And we will call that good for that cup. They'll have about the same level of paint between them. And again, I don't want to use too much paint. Okay, so here is a closer look. Very interested in that one. Here's another look at the first cup that we did. Oh, that already looks so cool. I don't know which one I'm more excited for. And I was thinking about using the toilet paper rolls again, but I'm going to pass on those today just because we seem to really lose a lot of the outer effects that look so cool, and then we just get whatever collects in the center. So until I figure out how to keep that webbing effect on the outside, I'm gonna take a break from using those. But let's go in with our first cup and let's see what happens. Now, since this cup is covered all around the rim, you guys won't be able to see the paint flowing out, unfortunately, but I will try my best. Here we go, to show you something. And I am moving this around just because there are some really neat little things that I want to try and hold on to if I can. Some neat little spots. Actually, that kind of looks like a twister. I think we're going to end up having more than enough paint. Yeah, we still got a good amount in that cup. Look at the white and the red. That's kind of cool. I really like what's going on right here. This looks like a twister. But we all know that's going to change as soon as I start tilting. So maybe I can just bring it up a little bit closer. Yeah, I want to try and keep that. Well, we'll see what happens. I might have to pour a lot of this off. This one's going to come out really thick. I haven't used much of the flat canvases just because in my experience, unless I'm spray painting, they all seem to kind of warp and fold almost, or like roll up. And I have not figured out how to prevent that without destroying my my work. Okay, that looks kind of cool. Makes me think of jasper stones. Okay, and already I see we've got a little paint skin here. So I'm just gonna pick that out real quick. And try to make the least amount of disturbance possible. That looks interesting over here. Can I get my camera to focus? Can I zoom in now? Oh, I can. YouTube needs to figure out what it wants to do. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I like that. And now we are going to move our other canvas over into the spotlight. Already got some cross-contamination, but it's not a big deal. Pretty much using the same colors, except for this one's got the orange. There we go. Okay, even that looks pretty cool. Let's see what happens. I am deliberately going slower with this one. Just to really help concentrate those different layers. And well, they're not textures, but I just want to preserve the details that I'm getting. Oh, I hope this doesn't turn the mud. Looks like the purple and the orange mixed quite a bit. towards the end there. Okay, again, we're going to go along the edges. Get those covered up, even though I know I have more than enough paint to cover those edges. It worked out pretty well for that last one. Okay. We're going to call it there. Take a quick look inside. Oh, nothing too extraordinary yet. Oh, that side there looks cool. Little ribbon of purple. Okay. Looks like dogs have been let outside. Okay, and let's see what we get. Yeah, a lot of it looks like it wants to turn to mud, but let's see if we can just stretch it out a little bit more. Keep more of those purples in there. Actually, I've only added one purple. Sorry, camera's a lot lower than I'd like it to be, so I'm trying to keep it in frame. Okay, that looks nice. Not bad. I am not going to do anything more to these paintings. I'm going to leave them as they are to drip dry. And I will update with close-ups on my Instagram. I am currently working on getting updated pictures from the last pour painting that we did. I would pull those into camera, but my hands are currently covered, so be on the lookout. Excuse me, be on the lookout for my Instagram for those updated pictures. It's the same as my YouTube channel here, Savvy Craftings, on Instagram. You can choose to follow me if you like and stay updated with events and other live stream announcements. Until then, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it, and I hope to see you next Monday. All right, later.